Good News Church, how we doing? It's another night of encouragement at 8, and I am here to encourage you with John 15:1, which says, I am the vine, you are the branches. Except I want to take a different look at that text for just a second. Hey, as you may or may not know, I am an idiot. And what I did a couple months ago is I took this book called The Study, and because I have a middle school brain sometimes, I crossed out the Y and just made it The Stud. Now, that might seem a little bit goofy, but it got me thinking, how is Jesus a stud? But I'm not talking about a stud as in like he's a good-looking dude or he's the man. I'm thinking about a stud that's inside of a house. So, for example, to hang something heavy on your walls, you probably are going to use either an anchor or, if you're really smart, you're going to use a stud. Now, if you don't know what a stud is, it's a vertically positioned post in these walls, and then there's drywall in between it. And that stud holds the drywall. So, for example, now, again, this is just what's left in my garage, but I came up with somewhat of what you would see in your walls. So, these are the studs. This is the drywall. Now let's say that I want to hang this little shelf right here. Right? Now I can probably manage, so we'll try on these little hooks right here. Alright, so it's hanging down a little bit. It's doing okay. But let's say that I want to take what everybody has, right? A big gigantic Shakespeare textbook. I'm sure everybody at home has those. And if I put that in here, what's going to happen? Obviously, it's going to lean forward. This drywall cannot hold this heavy book. And so in order for me to be able to hang this heavy book, I'm going to put it on a stud. Now, not only could these studs hold this book, they could also hold full paint gowns, right? So if I want to hang up a paint gown, like full can of paint on my wall, I'm going to put on a stud, that thing's not going anywhere, right? That thing's not going anywhere. So probably a lot of you don't want to hang paint on your wall, but if you did, you'd put it on a stud. And how much more important are you than a can of paint? So if you want to anchor yourself with something that has meaning, anchor yourself to the stud. Anchor yourself to Jesus. So I want you guys to think about this. There are a lot of things right now that you can anchor yourself to, right? The president, CNN, Fox News, and what's going to happen with those if that is your anchor, if one of those is your anchor, man, it's going to fall like that bookshelf did. But if you want to anchor yourself to something that is going to last, anchor yourself to Jesus.